your headlights look like this, the most common issue with headlights is yellowing or that foggy look that genuinely decreases your visibility at night. Oxidized headlights aren't just ugly to look at, it can be a safety concern. That's why I'm going to show you how to fix this issue by yourself. Before I start, I want to state that I am a professional. I do exterior detailing and paint correction for a living, so I will not be showing you any short-term hacks like toothpaste or WD-40 that will seemingly fix your issues at that time, only to yellow again shortly after. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more detailing content like this. Let's jump into it. I'm going to be demonstrating two different methods, so whether you have the equipment to correct the headlights or not, you can still do this. The product we are using is a very versatile coating called PPS 1 Coat, and what makes it unique is that it is a self-leveling coating, meaning you don't wipe it off after like a traditional ceramic coating. It will cover blemishes unlike ceramic coatings, and you can use it on multiple surfaces like headlights, paint, and even plastic trim. And I want to point out that this lasts much longer on headlights than traditional ceramic coatings. I've used over a dozen different coatings myself, and I found most ceramic coatings only last around a year, even if they're technically rated for 3 to 5 years on paint. I've seen examples of this stuff lasting for multiple years, and it could definitely go longer than that. For the first headlight, I'm going to be showing you a genuine headlight restoration. That means we're going to be correcting it first. To start, I'm going to clean the surface. You can use soap, but I'm just going to use a rinseless wash solution from the brand P&S. That's just a very versatile product, and it's kind of my product of choice. And then I'll be doing a 2-stage wet sand. Starting with 2000 grit, I'm going to make sure it looks nice and even. You'll see some shots of post-wet sanding. That chalky or milky white look means that we've been removing some clear coat, and you'll even be able to see it dripping off as you wet sand. You'll have to clean off the wet sanding residue before the 3000 grit, and then repeat the same process. A nice even wet sand followed by another clean. Taping off the edges of the headlights is always a good idea. Frankly, I'm just more than comfortable being able to cut in without touching the paint because I do this for a living, but this is also my girlfriend's car, so guess who takes care of the paint anyways? Once the wet sanding is done, we'll jump into the compound and polish to remove the wet sanding marks and shine it up. Normally I'd use a coarse blue Rupes foam pad for the compound, although I did forget it today, so I just used the yellow, which still works fine, and then I polished with a yellow as well like I normally would. After polishing and before coating, the headlights look very good, but if you don't protect it now, it will oxidize again quite quickly. So you want to make sure to do a really good isopropyl alcohol wipe. There won't be any surface contaminants after wet sanding and polishing, but you want to make sure you remove all of the polishing residue or anything else that might be on the surface. Applying this stuff is so easy. I apply it to a rag or a pad, spread it evenly over the surface. It will look a little wavy or uneven at first, but it self-levels, so again, don't worry, in about 2 minutes it's going to clear right up. As long as you do an even surface without any runs, it'll cure just fine. This stuff really hardens though, so you want to make sure to remove any excess from the edges or anywhere it might have gotten that you don't want it. It's very easy to wipe off at first when you first apply it like this, but again, you don't want it drying on any unwanted surfaces because chances are you're going to have to wet sand it off, and that could get a little tricky. This headlight came out at least 95%, it looks brand new again, and the fogginess is completely gone. For the next headlight, I'm showing you the lazy or easy way, which means no equipment required. On the passenger side, I am simply going to do a very good isopropyl alcohol wipe, no polishing or wet sanding at all, and then I'm going to apply one coat and follow the same process of cleaning up the edges and making sure it's applied evenly. Even without correcting, it fills in most blemishes. Although I'd say this method came out closer to 80 to 85%, I can still see a light tint to it, although it is much clearer than it was before, and it covered most blemishes, but I can still see a few spots that I showed with a camera that wet sanding would have removed. But that being said, it was also far quicker and easier to do it this way, and it didn't require any of the other equipment. Hopefully this video helped you and gave you a genuine way to correct and protect your headlights at home. Give this video a like to show some support and subscribe if you haven't yet to see more detailing content.